This Saturday night, August 2nd, and Sunday, August 3rd, marks the 9th of Av, which is the saddest day in the Jewish calendar. We fast for 24 hours and we mourn the destruction of a temple, and we pray that it should be rebuilt. The Shabbat before the 9th of Av is called Shabbat Chazon, Shabbat, a vision. We read a special Haftorah. We read a special Haftorah beginning with the words Chazon Yeshayahu, the vision of Isaiah. Isaiah, the great prophet Isaiah, was encouraging the Jewish people to mend their ways and reconnect to their holy temple, reconnect to God Himself. It's a rebuke. It's a Haftorah with a rebuke in preparation to remind us what we have to do better, how we can become more attuned to our fellow, and how we become better to repair the world, Tikkun Olam. The great Hasidic master, Rabbi Levi Yitzchak Berdichev, has a parable, and he says Shabbat Chazon is a unique, special Shabbat where we're given a vision of the future, a vision of the third temple. And he says the parable as follows. He says, there was once a king who had a beloved son, a crown prince, and he took care of him and he groomed him to be the future king. Because he was such a beloved child, he gave him a special royal robe, a garment that he should be distinct and he should live up to who he was. The child was negligent, and after a while, the special suit, the special robe that he had, was destroyed, and he came crying to his father, "I'd like to have another one." And his father made him another royal robe, which he wore. But as time went on, again that second royal robe was destroyed, and the child again felt bad that he doesn't have this special gift from his father. So he comes back to his father and he asks him for another garment. And sure enough, his father prepares it for him. He measures him up and he makes a special royal robe for him. And the child is waiting to have this gift, this special gift from his father. But his father is not giving it to him. And finally, the child asks of his father if he could please give him, the king, if he could please give him that royal robe. And his father says, "I have it ready for you. And as soon as I see that you're ready, that you're mature, and you're ready to accept this gift, I will give it to you." And every so often, the father takes out this royal robe and he shows it to the child, to the prince, and encourages him to better his ways to be able to be worthy of this robe. The Levi Yitzchak Berdichev says, we had the first temple in Jerusalem where we spent time with God. We had the miracles. It was our glory. Unfortunately, it was destroyed because of our ways. There was a second temple which was also destroyed. There's a third temple which is ready to be manifest. But God is waiting for us to earn it. And if we earn it, it'll be an everlasting edifice. And every Shabbat before Tisha B'Av, the Shabbat before the 9th of Av, we get a vision of this temple, this special temple. What is this vision of the third temple? What is a vision of a third temple? What does it mean to see the third temple on Shabbat before the 9th of Av? So the idea is that the question is, what is our vision of life? We're busy taking care of everyday life, but what's our vision? What do we envision if we had everything perfect? What do we envision for the future of Judaism? What do we envision the future of the world? I was fortunate to fly down to Miami to participate in a Brit Milah, the circumcision of our grandson, our new baby grandson born to Musi and Levi. And I was honored to hold the baby during the circumcision process, the Brit Milah. He was named Zelig, Azriel Zelig, after his great-grandfather, Levi Shafstein's grandfather, great Talmudic scholar, a leader, a halachic leader who lived in Cincinnati and led a community there. While I was there, I had a fortune of praying at the yeshiva. The 14-year-olds and the 15-year-olds were praying, and I was leading the service as I'm saying Kaddish. And it really struck me how beautiful the scene is and how amazing these youngsters are. They're focused, they have energy, they're doing good work, but also they're focused, they're praying with intent, they're shut out from distractions, they have a good vision. I was also fortunate to be in Detroit, Michigan, visiting our son Mendel, and the same experience where there was 150 boys who are dedicated to praying and studying and also doing outreach in the community, visiting people and inspiring them to be better people and inspiring them to be more spiritual. I had a sense of vision. This is beautiful, this is pure, this is a beauty. This is what we want for ourselves, this is what we want for our children, this is what we want for the world. A world without distractions, a world without challenges, a world of peace, a world of healing, where we could focus on what's important to family, spirituality, soul, and no more wars and hunger and challenges. May God bless us that we should experience that vision and manifest it in the third temple. May it happen speedily, that this Tisha B'Av, this 9th of Av, should be a celebration of peace and tranquility, a celebration with the coming of Mashiach. Shabbat Shalom, and have a meaningful fast.